Hello, hello. Today is the awaited sequel to Psycho Professor, Psycho Doctor. I was gonna say Psycho Psychiatrist, but I'm like, it's too long and a mouthful. But this doctor's a psychiatrist. I've never really had a pretty swell history with psychiatric stuff. Um, but I've said this repeatedly. I have crippling depression. Actually, I should put iDubbbz in there. Give me a moment.
I have crippling depression.
Anyways, very original. Uh, so, well, anxiety and bipolar and all that stuff. OCD. I have very crippling OCD, but this isn't be like, oh, I can be a little OCD. No, I have diagnosed. Not a joke. Please don't make fun of, like, don't make jokes about, like, oh, I'm a little OCD, thank you. Anyways, yeah. So I've been seeing at least a few for a couple years. A few psychiatrists, to be specific. And they all kind of betrayed me. I don't know. I'm not trying to badmouth all. But with my experience, it's been pretty bad. And some of them would be kind of doing it for just for the money. Understandably, understandably so, because hey, look at that salary. It's pretty good stuff. I mean, I really don't blame them, to be honest. If I could do all that, I'd totally be doing it for the money too. But anyways, there's this one that my very last psychiatrist, and I was 14. It was for an entire year, I think. It's been a pretty good while, actually. 2 years, probably. And so I've kind of never suspected anything. I was very young. I started at the age of 11 and, like, struggling with my mental health. And then until I was, like, probably the last time, probably when I was 16, I think. It's been a long time. But I never thought anything. But I always knew. Well, actually, no, I never even knew. I was just very young and naive. But I didn't know that and there's this time. This one psychiatrist we've met. He was pretty, very, I guess, it appeared, and he demonstrated himself as very professional, well educated, and he also spoke Spanish. I think he was Mexican, or I don't know which region of Latino America. But, everything just seemed fine. And so he went back and forth and with some of my medication. And honestly, I never really had good luck with my medication. I just thought it was really difficult because at least at the time, or at least at that age, it was just the side effects, Yeah, honestly, this is kind of a bit of a heartbreaking story when I tell you what eventually ends up happening. Because all of my, I guess, mental health life, it's kind of been not that peachy. And I always blamed it on myself. I thought I wasn't strong enough to just withhold everything that was happening. But, well, what I'm about to say really flipped a huge entire perspective for me. And then it kind of confirmed most of my suspicions. A lot of people always thought I was crazy, or never thought, just thought, like, you shouldn't be so cynical. You can't be just distrusting of others. And most people, so this really hurt. I've had people in the past, and also people who I thought were my closest friends. And let me tell you, that quote, keep your enemies close and your friends closer, what was it? Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. I think that's how the quote went. I can't remember. But it's true. It is 100% true. These quote-unquote friends are, former loved ones. They tell me, oh, you're just being just a bad person. Why should you be blaming someone for hurting you or trying to ruin your life by, like for example, this psychiatrist giving you the wrong dosage or the wrong whatever. But you're also insane. You can't, you're mentally ill, so you're hurting other people, blah, 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 that kind of thing. When I was under medication at the time, a lot of people thought I was crazy, and because the side effects, at least I thought at the time, were just driving me nuts, I thought, okay, maybe the side effects, maybe I should just lower the dosage, or, things were just hard, and I always blamed myself. Maybe I wasn't doing enough, maybe. And here's the thing that really recently, so that specific psychiatrist that I saw, let's call him, I don't know, maybe I should even call anyone, I don't know. I'm just kind of rushing in with this story because I am quite shocked. It took me a while to just finally accept that what has happened, because I just needed time to process. Yeah, so anyways, my medication history, not so great. And so I pretty much stopped. I think I was 16. Yeah, I don't remember. But, I decided, well, enough was enough. I just didn't think things were just really exactly fair for me when it came to, getting myself just the help, and so I couldn't trust anyone. And so what happened recently enforced my quote-unquote cynicism, or how do you say cynicism? I don't know how to say it. It's being cynical, I guess. So it's been like 10 years, 9 years, probably 9 years, let's say, already since seeing that psychiatrist. And I recently been searching on the web because I was looking through a background of a certain doctor to help out someone because they had like trouble trusting them, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll help you out. I know like how to do this kind of thing. And then I see the name of the psychiatrist I had on the suspended license records, and like the reason why his license was revoked. I was like, wait, what happened? And turns out this was like, these reports started flooding in, I think a year after I stopped seeing him, or I don't remember. It's I think maybe a few before meeting him, like maybe 1 or 2 or 3. But there was a huge flood, like I think a year after, or yeah, quite shortly after not seeing him anymore, of allegations of offensive behavior, of assault, and in a very inappropriate way towards patients, medicating them, giving them the wrong medications, overdosing medications, giving them drugs that the patient was already addicted to, and worsened their addiction, and ended up doing, well, I don't know if I'm gonna get like in trouble with YouTube saying this, but sex assaulting, and literally just towards the patients as young as the age I was, maybe even younger, teenagers to adults. And yeah, so yeah, who knows? I mean, the thing is, I've been protected, fortunately, by my family. They were always with me. I'm never alone with that guy. But who knows if he was messing with my medication? That was the thing. He was a psychiatrist we trusted, and that's what really, I guess, really messed me after thinking about this. I just thought, wow, I can't believe this. And it really hurt because I used to tell these people that I will just trust them, being like, I don't trust these type of people because of this and this and that. They called me crazy. They say it would be my fault. And after seeing that, and I have the proof. I have the proof of the document that he used to be my psychiatrist, and the proof online of the official documents of his police record, basically his criminal record, right there, a match, 100%, everything. And right there, I mean, there are people that personally know me, that watch this channel, that probably know about this. And yeah, it's shocking, heartbreaking, really. Kind of makes me think, like, all this quote unquote cynical behavior of mine, like most of it that I've always acted out for all my life, I realized that I was correct. My school, my former friends, my former relationships, a lot of people, a lot of situations, people be like, no, you're crazy. No, I've always been right. And I'll continue being right. I was always 100% right. And I'll keep making these videos to expose more and more of these toxic people. I always had this like I guess people will call it a sixth sense or intuition. I've always kind of had something like this. Not to brag, because it's a struggle. It's horrible. You absorb the energy from other people and then you reflect it back and people call you crazy. No, it's not who I am. And I don't care if people don't believe me. But again, with all the evidence I have, and again, I'm going to continue exposing people. I'm not going to put my guard down, and I'm going to keep fighting the good fight. And I'm no longer going to listen to people. I'm no longer going to listen to people who doubt me or who don't listen to me. I have people who support me. The people who say one little doubtful word, I'm sorry, you're gone. Because that is the start of a horrible cycle, vicious cycle of a toxic relationship. And that's been proven to me over and over again in my life. I'm sorry I kind of blew up there, but I think everyone who's listening to this video already has an idea of the betrayals I've been through in my life. And I don't think, I know I'm not alone. I hope not, at least. And, well, yeah, that's all I got to say in this video. I know it's kind of short compared to all the other ones, but I'm working on another one. And this other one is going to be much more serious than this one. I don't know how long it will take, a couple weeks, a month, a few months, or a good number of months, maybe almost a year or two. It depends. But I want to expose as much people as possible. And spoiler alert about what video I'm going to be talking about next. I don't know if anybody's been following my faves playlist on my YouTube channel. But yeah, I don't know. I guess that's kind of a bad clue, but I really can't give out more. But I think people who personally know me, I think y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, I'll see y'all later, and have a wonderful weekend. What day is it today? I lost track of it. Oh wow, it's Friday. Okay then. I'll see y'all later. Bye.